Starscream, aren't you the greatest? Yes, I am. I am Starscream. Do the Starscream voice, but that is totally what he would say. I wonder who that could be. Hello? Dog? What brings you here? What's that? You got a note. So what you got here, doggy? Review 101 Dalmatian Street. You do know I review mostly robots and aliens and random little doodads like that, right? Alright, fine. I'll review your 101 Dalmatian Street. Just stop looking at me like that.
Greetings, Earthworms, and this is Jetstream.
And this is Techieguy, and today we'll be checking out
101 Dalmatian Street! Yay! Oh my dog! Where do we begin with the show? It's just so cute! Doggies and fluffy wuffy animals and cutie stuff and spots and waggy tails and
But wait, Jetstream, aren't we on a channel that reviews robots and aliens? Last time I checked, dogs are not aliens or robots.
They are to me.
What, robots?
No, silly aliens! We don't have fluffy bow wows and meow meows where I come from. We have metal ones, like Servo and Ravage. But I digress.
Servo? Oh, right. Well then, let's start with the story.
Story!
It's a series all about 101 dogs living in a house without any humans. And they go on tons of different adventures with different situations, and it feels like they're always developing towards a more solid story, which is hinted at in the intro.
Yeah, because of Cruella de Vil showing up, we haven't met this random background character yet, but it's a boy who looks like he could be related to her in some way, looking like he could be up to no good. Don't know for sure yet, but we long to find out.
But for now, it's mainly focusing on Dolly and Dylan as they look after their siblings. And being a situation comedy, there's possibly a chance they won't bother with making a potential villain, but they do have enough characters and situations to make one if they want to include one later on, which is kind of interesting.
Animation! I found the animation to be kind of weird at first, but it soon grew on me.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I know a few people weren't too happy to begin with because of the 101 Dalmatian cartoon before, but this style really makes it its own.
The style also helps with making movements energetic and has a nice flow to it. They also experiment with using different colours with different moods to emphasise the moment.
It's also interesting for me that they've gone with a more modern London, particularly the very hipster parts of it, which again is just really interesting.
Characters! When I saw the first sneak peek of image for the show, I was kinda scared. And I had every right to be! It looked like a weird-looking Pongo with some ugly-looking pups. However, seeing the final product, I would say they made a huge improvement. I believe the character shown could have been Dylan. They made him more unique, along with everyone else, such as Dolly, Doug, Delilah, Dee Dee, and Dizzy, and Dawkins, Diesel, and Triple D, and yeah, everyone has the name beginning with the letter.
What's the letter? 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 The letter of the
D. And why? Because, well, Dalmatians, I guess.
The main characters do look different, and with different styles and personalities going on. Like, well, the artist character looks like an artist, the digger character looks like a digger, and so on.
These guys kinda have personalities based around their names, like, Smurfs!
Uh-huh. Well, with that said, we can agree that these characters have very good interaction and make situations interesting and fun. Even when they get to the stage of being unlikable, there's always seems to be some redemption for them at the end. There's also an interesting use of character design where the characters change to fit a role, such as an episode where Dolly becomes Carmilla and Dylan becomes Danny. And, you ultimately learn some interesting stuff like, being yourself, but also how change can affect your family and friends, and, well, yourself. These episodes can actually be pretty deep, but not so deep that they're unfollowable. It's just a fun little show.
Then the intro song is pretty freaking catchy, and I love it! Even the ending song makes me want to bop my head, but I think the intro is pretty much my personal favorite. So if you're a sucker like me for cute doggy woggies, then this show could be for you. Like and subscribe for more content, and remember, by controlling the web, I control the world! End transmission.
What's that? The cat's listening in. Oh my god! It's listening in!